Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2022 F-150. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's, working properly. And then finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are really, really good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front. But I'm not really seeing anything. It's got a little bit of dirt on it because, tis the season for snow. But starting off with, I believe, a clean 10 out of 10. So let's start going around and see if there's anything that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. Tires on here are in actually really good condition. You got loads of life left in those, so that's fantastic. It is cold, my friend. Look at that. You got ice on the little lip up there. It's freaking bitter cold, my dude. Nice, you got a bed cover. They don't always come with that. That's fantastic. Awesome. So just use the key fob to pop the trunk. You also have the bed liner back here as well as the plug-in over there for all your tailgate parties. It's a little bit squishy, sorry. Honestly, I'm really impressed. Oh, looks like we have a small scuff right in there. So nothing too crazy. Looks like it actually was probably a scratch and then it already got touched up. There's already got touch up on there. If that's as bad as it gets, that's pretty freaking good. I give it a 9.5 out of 10 on the exterior. It looks really, really nice. So let's hop inside and see what we can find on the interior. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to turn the car on, obviously, but when I do, I'm going to leave the camera up here on the dash. That way, if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right. So we've got one or two lights up right now. The first is my seatbelt light, which is, correct. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. And the other is the brake light, which is also correct. So everything up here is looking super, super solid. Let's cycle through a couple things just to make sure. Awesome. So everything up there looks super great. As far as interior features go, you have a lot of them. So I'm going to go a little bit fast just for the sake of time. So this isn't like a 30-minute long video. But down here, you're going to have your heated seats, cooled seats, and heated steering wheel, all of which are a pleasure. We like all of those. Your AC, let's make sure that's working correctly. Very much so. We're going to turn that off because that's cold. You can connect your phone. Oops, you can connect your phone. You have your audio system. Let's double check and make sure that's working correctly.
Hello. Product services, pricing, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details.
Nice, dude. You actually have really good speakers in here. These are, what are these? Oh, they're Bose. Okay, that makes sense. So you turn the screen off with the button down here. Pretty sweet. And then you also have your towing. You got your trailering, towing. If it doesn't have anything that you want it to have, you can just download the app for it. So that's cool. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You got all the safety features. We love that. So that's fantastic. But yeah, I mean, plenty. You have more than enough to play with up here. It's actually pretty sweet. Down here is going to be your four-wheel drives. That's awesome as well. You got your memory seats as well as your adaptive cruise controls. Down there you have a couple more basic things. Let's make sure your mirrors work correctly. Close those in. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome, awesome. Let's check the other side. Great. Windows roll down. Windows roll up. This side down. And up. Just dotting our I's, crossing our T's, making sure everything's good to go. But yeah, it looks all super solid. Down here, you're going to have your wireless phone charger. I would demonstrate, but I'm recording on my phone, so we can't really do that. But that's super useful. I really, really like that feature personally. So you got the glove box as well. And then up top here, you're also going to have your cameras, parking sensors, and a couple other whatnots. So your glove box, you're going to have a couple other plugins and just a butt ton of extra space, so that's cool. As far as the interior condition goes, it's really, really good. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, anything. So really impressive there. But yeah, so, I mean, we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and then that should be good for our video. All right. So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about vehicles, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything under here, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like acid buildup all around the battery, if all your metal pieces are brown and covered in rust, and you got like spider webs and junk all over everything, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, just like the rest of the truck, this is fantastic. There's really not even dust on it. So I'm actually really impressed. But if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's anything that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show anything on here. But for now, this is your new F-150.